Why do you want to be a veterinarian?
Because I really like pets, and I have 2 of them, and they're crazy. I want to be an architect because, like, I think I can build my own house. Maybe I can be a nurse or a teacher, so I'm hoping on those 2 things.
I discovered that we really have 2 worlds here in Utah, the state of Utah. We have the haves, who largely live on the east side of the freeway, and the have-nots that are clustered in low-income areas on the west side of the freeway and in central cities.
Teachers really rarely ever paid attention to my lacking a skill in math, and my grades just dropped. They plummeted horribly.
In 5th grade, I was getting really bad grades in math because it was like kind of hard. Fractions, like how to divide fractions and stuff.
In many cases, a parent might be working 2 jobs, and so they don't have time to sit around the dinner table and talk about math. They don't have time to do some focused reading time for 20 or 30 minutes a night like some of the other families.
Well, I want to be a nurse, and so the schools I've applied to are Seattle Pacific, which is in Washington, Hawaii Pacific, and one in California that's called Dominican University.
In private school, so everything changed. They don't really want to miss a day of school, and they're always on time. They participate more, not only in class, also on all kind of activities, including sports, and they do their best.
This is the most important partnership that I've ever been a party to, is with the parents of the kids that we're working with.
This was a little over 10 years ago now that I was introduced by a mutual friend to John Walton, the son of Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart. And he generously on the spot pledged a very large sum of money and asked that I match it from someone locally. And I knew Gaylord Swim through a business association.
Either he was working in education or he was working in public policy. And he did that and spent that time because he thought that was a way that he could contribute.
We received the grant from the Daniels Fund, and their focus at the time was Native American education. Fortunately, Children First Utah is a very entrepreneurial organization, and we were able to be flexible in targeting some towards Native Americans. And that's been a blessing in the lives of scores of Native American children.
I was in public school up until 5th grade, and it was just really hard to find myself, to push myself to learn more.
We're talking about parents who on average earn $24,000 a year, and they're only going to get half a scholarship, and they're going to have to come up with the other half. To do that, they were willing to sacrifice just about everything.
Scholarship, NCFU, my lifesaver. I think I've gotten a lot more freedom, a lot more knowledge about myself and my abilities.
I would just congratulate the organization on 10 years, and I think that everyone should be so proud of what they've accomplished.
Well, the more of us who join together and cover at least part of that scholarship, the more children will have that choice.
And I hope that in the future, when I'm successful, that I can do something similar to help children to be successful like I am now.
I'm proud of myself that I can actually do math.